Round one.
Who starts it?
I guess I'll start it.
Alright, go.
What
Double KO Radio.
Yeah, we're Double KO Radio.
Welcome, guys.
Hello and welcome everybody to Double KO Radio episode number 8. And we are on random select mode, meaning we didn't really get into any big topics or decide that we had things that we really wanted to talk about. So we just gathered up a bunch of little things and hopefully we have some kind of conversation around what we have. So yeah, if you want to follow us and get our episodes first, we would like you to go to where the YouTube was the
YouTube
and the what's the other one?
The podcast and iTunes.
iTunes, right?
Yeah.
So iTunes is where we'll be uploaded first usually.
Mm-hmm.
And if you want YouTube kind of stuff sprinkled in there, like videos and pictures that correlate with what we're talking about, then we're trying to implement that into our YouTube versions of our podcast. So
very interactive. It's just fun. It's fun in there. I like it. Whoever's doing that, they know what they're doing.
Gee, thanks.
You became Italian. Gee, thanks.
Gee, thanks. I don't know if it's necessarily as fun while I'm doing it, but as long as it's making people happy.
Happy, that's right.
How you been?
I've been good, man. And you?
So last week,
Uh-huh.
you and I, we were like, all right, we got to play some Persona.
I told you. Dude, my game is still sealed. My game is still in front of my PlayStation sealed.
Remember I told you when I was playing it Sunday, started playing it Sunday. Wait, before we get into it, Dave and I were really hyped for Persona, especially me. We had got the copies of the game, but we ended up not really playing it. Like,
mm-hmm.
I think for me was like, at the time I was streaming a lot of stuff on Twitch, right? That's back when I was streaming. And when I got the game, I couldn't stream it because I used to stream it straight off my PS4 because it's way more convenient for me, right? So that kind of killed it. I was just hoping there was some kind of answer that would pop up in like a week or two.
It take forever.
For like people being angry about it. Maybe Atlas will listen, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, I got hope. And then I just kind of fell off of the game entirely because I played maybe like 4 or 5 hours of it, and when I came back to it, I didn't know this.
Like you never played it?
Yeah, it's like I never played. I'm like, wait, there's little bits and pieces to this battle system that I just can't remember. So I started over last Sunday, because David and I were like, all right, we're gonna play through most of this as much as we can before Marvel comes out, because when Marvel comes out, it's gonna be crazy. It's gonna be crazy for any other game.
It's a wrap.
And that Sunday's the last time I played it.
I've been playing Final Fantasy, so I haven't even enjoyed Kai on my DS.
I really had intent to play it.
So what happened? Life. I haven't opened it. Dude, it's right in front of my PlayStation, right? Right there. Like, I can see it all the time. And all the time I go like, oh, I haven't opened it.
You know how last week I told you I came across Halls of Hype Salt Edition videos?
Yeah, that YouTube video. Mm-hmm.
And those videos are like movie length.
So you're watching movies every night?
I've watched maybe like 6-7 movies this week. And that could have all been Persona time.
6 hours of Persona? That's a lot of time.
Yeah.
You'd probably be like 10% of the game.
But then I can't watch people get mad.
Which enriches your soul.
Yeah, I mean, we're not in a good state, like, financially right now. That's so
right.
I think maybe that's why it makes me feel better that I'm not the only one
suffering in this
to have something to be mad about.
Look at him.
Look at him mad about a game. Fucking idiot.
Yo, I haven't...
Be mad about not having food to eat.
Damn, Matt Dark. Oh, man.
Oh.
I also haven't opened Final Fantasy 15. So I have great games, groundbreaking games, dude.
I think, because when you were talking about Final Fantasy, you were talking about the online one, in case anybody's wondering.
I've been playing Final Fantasy online.
I think I saw it because I was looking at my games to see what I can trade in.
For a GoFundMe?
And I saw it, and it is, my copy is open.
It's open? Oh
no, this is online. I thought that was just 15. No, it was I think
somewhere.
Vanessa opened it because she like put it in her
system,
in her PlayStation,
and it spin twice and it took it out.
That was it.
So mine is sealed. 2 of the greatest game there right now. and it's sealed. I'm not worthy for it. That's why. I feel I'm not worthy to give the time for them.
Borrow my Vita and play Part 4 on the
I
go.
played that one. I finished that one.
Part 4?
Yes, on the PlayStation back in the days.
Oh, Golden Edition?
Nah, Golden Edition.
Okay.
Before it was hip.
Okay. Before I started liking.
And other games that we talk about in our last podcast, the mystery game, which was a mobile game.
Round 2.
Double KO Radio hit him with the mobile game, yo. Hit her that. The plug in it.
Yeah, we kind of sprinkled in like some Puzzle Fighter at the end of the podcast because we were good on time.
Yeah, we were definitely had enough time.
We hit that 2-hour mark. So, but after that we saw some gameplay footage that some guy uploaded.
Oh, I'm sorry,
like,
whoever the guy was.
Yeah, the guy was. He uploaded like 4 minutes of footage, and it was just like one match of him getting destroyed.
From PAX West.
And yeah, from PAX West, and I was just, how you play a game and you're like probably pretty decent at the game, and you're watching somebody be really bad. It was tough to watch.
It was cringing, right? Like you see him doing the bad decision. It's like he purposely is making bad decisions. He'd be like, no.
Like he never played Tetris before or anything like that.
Or any puzzle type of game.
Yeah.
How did it look for you?
It was alright. Like, I don't know.
It looked good on the size on the iPad.
It looked alright, yeah. Like, iPad definitely, like, the character models are okay. They're not going to be as cool as 2D sprites, because 2D sprites have better animations
And they're crispier.
And all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Crispier, like chicken skin when you fry it, apparently. Fuck, crispy.
Like, it looks
crispy
more...
graphics.
Yeah, it looks edgy. It looks nice.
Okay.
This one looks too round and too, like lame. Like, not lame, like, soulless. Like, they look like... I don't know how to explain. You ever seen these Barbie 3D movies?
No.
So,
Wait.
So...
Wait, have I?
That's what my daughter
No, I
said.
think my kid's more of the Tinkerbell series.
Yeah, but those are
stuff.
more well done 3D.
Yeah,
that's
those are-
high caliber.
Yeah, I haven't watched.
So think about.
It's been a long time since I watched a really crappy. Like I can't remember.
So think about this Disney Tinkerbell movie, but in a Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite graphics, like toned down. Like ugh. That's how those Puzzle Fighter characters look like. You got the Street Fighter 5 models, but like.
I mean, the graphics are okay in Infinite.
Yeah.
But it's just the style of the characters are weird.
Yeah.
Because you look like even Hawkeye. Like I paused as part of Hawkeye, right? When he's all up close shooting an arrow, I'm like, the textures are nice, but he just looks ugly. He looks ugly. Like the textures are nice. Like there's good graphics on the shades and like the lighting and all that stuff, but he just looks like some weird plastic generic man. Like at the end of the day,
I just didn't like in Puzzle Fighter. They look. I get it. They're round. They're more chibi, but because they're 3D, they don't look cute. They just look deformed. Like in chibi drawing, it's okay because they're deformed, but it gives that sense of cuteness or stuff like that or funny.
Yeah, but then like even with that, let's say you got a chibi character, they still look like they're supposed to be like a toddler but in a sexy outfit.
Oh my God,
like if she's
what
Morgan.
About Ken or Ryu in a sexy? He better be in a sexy gown too.
how I put it like this. I know I'm mentioning Morgan, but it still counts as Ryu and Ken because you got a toddler with jacked up muscles showing their chest and shit like that. So it's still the sex appeal
Steroids,
is still
kid.
there,
Oh, look at this
it's
guy.
still uncomfortably there. Like it's still like, whoa, what
Look
the
at
fuck?
my guns.
Like you're chibi Urian. What the fuck do I need to see that for?
Why are you in a
This
thong?
fucking chibi bulge. Like
I just think they look deformed. And
I think it's the skin. The skin texture of them looks a little weird.
Plastic.
It looks like a let's say those old school dolls, like let's say like a Chucky doll. Like let's say if I want to bite Ryu's face, it'll feel like biting into a doll's face.
You mean the one that the head gets lumpy?
Yeah, like that. Like you could just press and it sinks in.
That sounds like a lot of anger. Why would you be pressing those head down?
I'm just weird with texture. I don't know.
So yeah, it just looked weird. And the thing that made it look weirder was those animation. They were not fluid animation. They looked like faces animation. I don't know if I have to say the correct word, but it looked like take one, take two, take three. Like it wasn't fluid when Ken was like doing his pose. It looked like
I think just because like I don't know about you. I don't know how many mobile games you play, but I'm not used to looking at a mobile game and going, "Wow, this is good," because it could be on next gen console.
Switch.
Like it could be on the Switch, the pinnacle of graphical like excellence.
But you. That should be in a slogan.
I was like, I've never looked at a mobile game and been like, whoa, I hope my PC can handle this if they port it over.
Whoa, hold on, mobile game.
You know, so like I'm looking at it, this looks fine to me. I don't know, it looks fine.
So after that presentation that I saw how, I don't know, tacky it looked, I don't know. It was the Ken versus Ryu, right? And Ken looked like Street Fighter V Ken. And the guy's playing the game by scrolling down and up on the iPad.
Yeah, he's swiping.
It's swiping
like
up.
How the game needs you to swipe.
Correct.
To turn the gems.
And then to switch them, you need to tap on the iPad itself, like push it in, so then it flips, right?
Yeah.
So I'm not sure if you ever seen that meme that has a really old lady using a smartphone, and she's like, "Oh, this is my grandma using it," and she's swiping the phone very long swipes to do something. Mm-hmm. That's what it would look like if you play this game like that. Because if you need to do fast action last minute, you're just gonna be looking like you're going in on that, and it's gonna be weird. I just think it's gonna be weird. What do you think?
I gotta touch it myself. I don't know.
Hey,
I gotta touch it myself.
Because it's not like a some other game. There's all this game that you trace. You know, the
so it's
actions.
gonna be like the fucking DDR of iPad games or whatever. You're gonna see people
Conga Master. Yeah, and then everybody has their broken screen because they're tapping it so hard. And
that's where the sales come in. Now we know, we've uncovered the truth.
Capcom associated with Apple plugs. And the guy even said on the short video that he was concerned before the game, you know, when the game announced right away, you know, how the controller is gonna be. Is it gonna be intuitive? I don't know how to say that word.
I mean, I still don't trust that, because who's to say he's not one of those fucking people that always blame the controller?
True. But even me as a fighter player.
Ex
retired player. Yep. I just think that even on fast actions, it'll be easier to mess up because once again, it's a touchscreen. You know.
You know what's funny? Like, how could I remember the older iOS game, the older Street Fighter game, and I'd be like,
oh my
well,
God.
how the fuck can you see when your thumbs are like all in the action, like when you're pressing the direction and the buttons? Like, why not have it like that for this game? Because there's so much extra space on the bottom screens.
Like the new Street Fighter that comes with it, that you could buy the arcade pop. That's what you're talking about, right? Like that.
I don't remember how you play that game.
So,
but yes, most likely, yeah.
Correct. And I just think also, yeah, putting your hand, you know, how far you're going to be from the hand. They didn't mention if it's iPad only or... I don't think it's iPad only also. Yeah, I answered my own question because it comes from Android. Androids don't have iPads.
It comes from Android?
It's gonna be for Androids also, the game. Okay. So it's not gonna be iPad only. But the guy looked very flustered and confused.
So I'm letting you know, it's gonna be for Android and iOS.
Okay, you're letting me know. Thank you.
I'm letting you know.
Thank you. I didn't know. Thank you. Did that information just came in? Like a dove came in and gave you that note? So the guy looked but he could suck. He probably suck at that game. He gets body.
But you saw how bad he was?
Yeah.
Maybe him swiping, like maybe he forgot how to actually
play the game.
Maybe it's his first time using a tablet. Who knows? Like, you don't know his story.
You know how he struggles.
And was it him recording or was it his friend?
His friend, definitely.
Well, yeah, what if his fucking friend was like, haha, let's have Caveman Bill try this out. Because he's bad with this.
It would be fun. And then on the action, do you manage to take a little peek of the action happening in the top of the screen where the characters were fighting or something like that?
Yeah. And like when like somebody's dying or they're like both going at it with each other, there's more fight animations going on. They're pretty repetitive because in Street Fighter anyway, it's not like they have like 100 moves like in Tekken. Yeah, so you know.
But I saw like there was I didn't understand it. Like you pick 3 characters, right? and it seems like you pick one character and 2 assists. It seems like.
I didn't even notice.
But Dante out of nowhere. So,
I just only noticed one character. Oh yeah, that's right. Because Dante came out of nowhere. But why did he come out of nowhere?
He did something that the character. There was an explosion. Dante comes like ha, and then he leaves.
But what if
he's probably on drugs still? Dante.
But it's so weird because like each character has a different style of gem in the older games.
So I think they're assist.
I don't know.
Maybe they're assist.
Maybe 2. I don't know.
And I don't know if you notice also in this game.
We need more info. I can't really speculate that much.
When you make 4 of the same gems, you will make a bigger square gem. And this one had like a fist or had a kick on. So I don't know what that means for that character. You know, we need more info. You need that Dove to come here and give us more hot news about this thing. But yeah, that was the impression that we have from our secret game from last podcast.
It's funny too because I just mentioned what it is after you said it was a secret. I'm like, it's not a secret. Just somewhere during that podcast, I was like, it's Puzzle Fighter.
Boku no Heroes. So we got now Dragon Ball, right?
Recently some more pics from the Dragon Ball lobby got released somewhere.
Your Dove came and released more.
The Dove came in and told me more stuff.
What you got? What you saw?
I saw, I guess, the same fucking people, but in chibi form. The form.
So we saw a stage. No, we saw like a world. It's like a world.
So we saw basically like one big middle area that looked like the tournament stage, and like 7 other areas connecting to it. Like they're all bridged together.
Yeah.
Like everybody has like every area has like a bridge that connects to the middle ground. I didn't decide to like look into what every area could be because, you know, like I don't know, like I didn't care as much. Okay. But then, you know, we got like a little house area.
Kami house. I think we had the Kami house.
But what does it do? Why are you there? Do you buy stuff there? Do you like buy items, heal up? I don't know. Like what could it be?
So if it's based on the Arc System lobby, on Blaze Blue you have different rooms, right? But every room is just more like an arcade, right? But the arcade also has vending machines that you could buy decal, you could buy icons, player customization, and the same thing that you get when you play the game. You play the game, you get the points, you use it. So maybe these are different places or different lobbies. Like maybe look, you see how they have the tournament cell area tournament. Maybe that's where you do a tournament instead of a lobby. Maybe that's where you have the A-man tournament.
What's the middle?
The middleman probably is a free for all. Maybe it's, if you talk to somebody, you could let's 1-on-1. Anybody can be there 1-on-1.
Cloud thing is that?
This is Kami. That could be training. That could be training.
It could be.
You know, and then we have the city, which probably is where you buy stuff. Yeah. You know, and I don't know what the fuck this is. It's like a little oven.
Like a Bulma kind of thing, like a time machine maybe.
But it is interesting. I like it.
Is that a tennis court all the way back there? What the fuck is that?
This is the cell game. Okay, they even have the tower. Look, they even have the towers.
Oh, there's look. There's another little
the world
island. Like, ooh. We just saw there's like other little worlds. We don't know if they're actually like maybe other servers or anything like that, but they're in the background. We don't know if it's like an aesthetic to make it look like there's more to it than there actually is. But.
And very important, on top of where the tournament area is from the world tournament, you have the world. Like a world,
like an actual Earth,
3D world. Maybe that's showing that if you want to compete in a completely everybody tournament, I guess so that's where you go. I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I like it. It's new. It's different.
And then you get to see pictures of the Chibi characters. You get to see Chibi Frieza, Gohan, Vegeta, Cell, Goku, Fat Boo, and some random guy that looks like what is he like a referee? He's
probably an NPC. He has to be an NPC.
He's an NPC, but like. I'm just saying, like, what?
What is he?
What is he? He looks like he's like a referee, like a tournament referee, or Porky Pig. What is that? Is that Oolong? Who is that?
He has a dress like he's gonna sell you something. So I think he's
a merchant.
Yeah. Maybe. Oh, look, and this. Oh, so they have a TV, like a regular old style TV.
A tube TV.
Yeah, and that normally is when you want to watch. I think it's replays or other like spectator mode. Okay. That's so dope, man. That's pretty dope. It is. Look, it says replay.
But you don't know what. Maybe
let me dream.
Maybe replay is just wanting you to play again, and the translation's weird.
So I think maybe every different section is something else. then we also see like you can do emojis.
What is that? What
you
is
can do
that?
emojis.
Oh, that's an emoji?
That's like, so in Blaze Blue, because I think it goes back to the same thing. You can communicate through emojis like hearts or angry or upset, or you can actually type. In here, I don't think you'll be able to type, but you'll be able to communicate, I don't know, with funny stuff, or invite them to fight, or come see me Vegeta versus Vegeta, or whatever the case.
How many hearts do you think Low Tier God would send to
Oh
people
my god.
if he plays this game?
You think he's going to play this game? I have a better question.
I think so.
Who do you think he will play in this game?
Who's the
I think he's gonna play
Vegeta?
16.
Vegeta, legit.
Vegeta or 16?
Vegeta is his main, I bet.
Or 16. That's what it's gonna be. Because it's gonna be scrubby, like, yeah, grab you.
No,
And then we have...
we just, you know, they're chibi.
Which is cool,
chibi.
Man.
It's cool. I honestly think it's really cool. Because it adds more customization to who you feel like you are, or who you identify with characters.
And even you, as when you finish identifying yourself, you seeing other people, what they're bringing and what they're changing and customizing, it's always good. It's always new and refreshing, because it's always like, oh, that's creative. Oh, look, he looks stupid. Or you can maybe recognize that same person. Oh, this is the person that I fought. I know him because he has that stupid blue Super Saiyan Vegeta, whatever the case may be. And I like it. I really like it. Really looking forward to what they're gonna bring in this game. I want this freaking demo to hurry up. Do you got the beta code?
Yeah.
I didn't.
Vanessa
I'm not
got
chosen.
it. Vanessa got it. You should have asked the manager to get too. Maybe she would have sponsored you too.
To get another one. Damn it. I guess I'll watch over the shoulder when you do that, when you play.
I mean, if I get to play, you know, it's not like I can. It's only like for what, like 3 days or some shit like that.
Yeah, it has.
It's only for
different
3
hours.
days and
Different hours.
Different hours. So I don't know if I'll actually get to play that much. Maybe I'll get like one good session in, you know.
That's good. That's all you need, bro. One good session.
And then I won't think about it again until it comes
Until
out.
Marvel.
Well, it ends at Marvel. It ends the day Marvel.
That's right. That's so smart, though.
Yeah.
So, so that's at least the recent news for Dragon Ball that we got. Which is good news. It's good news, man. It's good. And they have this weird... I'm sure if you've seen them, they released this weird 30-second... Literally 29.00. It's not even 30 seconds.
They started releasing...
Character intros.
Character intro trailers for the game, like... And it's just weird because it's not showing anything. It's not... There's no, like, narrator... going.
This is what you can do with Goku. Fast character.
Goku, the protagonist of the Dragon Ball series. Like, if they're trying to get people to just understand the characters a little bit more, that the people that aren't into it, that happen to not be into it, these little short trailers don't do a good job, because it's just same kind of gameplay you get off of like the regular trailers.
Yeah.
But in just
like literally cuts of whatever is in the trailer, cuts and put into this just specific
copy paste into 39 seconds, something like that.
Which is, in one point I get it, is good because they're keeping the game as active as they can. And I just feel that it's not a well done.
Yeah,
it's
not
well
a constructive way to do it. It feels like a Capcom thing.
It
feels like a weird, like, but like it makes you question it instead of going, oh, that was cool. But instead of going, that was cool, you're like, why'd they do this?
You know?
All right, why'd they do that?
That question is the worst one. Why you did that?
Why do you do that?
So this is what happens when Bandai Namco associates with Capcom. They get the virus. So Project January was like, oh, you need to do these trailers? I got you, man. Just do your thing. I got you. And then we got these things.
So I guess by the time the game releases...
It's a wrap. It's done. They infiltrated. They just feel weird. And they're not releasing them in a timely manner. They just ran, oh, here you go, Vegeta. They just released Vegeta. And Vegeta's the same shit. Maybe show the new ones, the newer characters.
You know what would have been dope? Remember the announcer for the American Dragon Ball?
Yes, he was super hyped.
Like if they get somebody that's him or that sounds like him to introduce the characters.
Yeah, almost in every other Dragon Ball in the dub version of because you can always pick the language, that announcer is super hype all the time. Options! That is Goku! And and shit like that. And
super hyper combination finish!
Yeah, he's very hype, and I was really a fan of him because his glasses are mad cool. And Yeah, that would be great. That would have been a great cheesy announcement. Hercule, hey guys, I can be him or something
This
like
week on Dragon Ball
Tournament.
FighterZ bio something. I don't know. Something a little more with
Personality.
something with that leaves you thinking about it. That does not leave me
Or
thinking about it.
how even better, having the voice cast, American voice cast, because I know they'll probably be willing to it, doing voice in the background while his character intro is happening. Saying things that they say. Like, you're not gonna beat me, I'm a Super Saiyan, or those cheesy lines they say. It just creates more personality instead of like, oh, I just seen the same trailer that I just saw. And I'm actually looking for something new. Like, I'm literally like, oh no, it's the same shit. I watched this again for 29 seconds. Seriously, it's 29 seconds. But yeah, that was weird. Things are getting weird, man.
Marvel had another trailer too.
Round 4.
They had a trailer for to I guess remind people that those last minute people that haven't pre-ordered to pre-order so they could get free skins.
To get the last skins that are inside the game, yes.
Yes, to get Warrior Thor, Evil Ryu, Cough Cough, Asura Hints, Gladiator Hulk, and Commander Mission X. So like obviously Warrior Thor and Gladiator Hulk are to hype up Ragnarok that's coming out in October. But you know, it was an okay trailer. Like getting to like people haven't seen those skins in motion, like to see if there's, you know, like I guess maybe some people are just like, let's see what we can complain about this. So I'll let you talk.
So Ryu, let me start with Ryu. Sorry. So I'm gonna start with Ryu. So Ryu, we talked about in the previous podcast, if he had like an evil Ryu, then when he does his level 3, which is the Shin Shoryuken, instead of cleansing the evil goes to light.
Mm-hmm.
In this case, he still does the same thing. He just try to cleanse the dark into the light, but nothing happens because it stays dark.
Because he's evil Ryu.
You know how cool it would have been if you have that evil Ryu, right? And you do the level, and when you finish the super, you regular Ryu.
At the end of the stage.
Yeah,
because you're pretty much.
And if you are the regular Ryu, if you pay the $5 or whatever for the skin, then if you play the Ryu and you do the regular one and you turn to evil, then when you finish, you're evil Ryu.
Alright, so how hype? Because I know you liked this skin from before. How hype would it have been if like evil Ryu turns to eviler Ryu with the long hair?
Yes,
like
it start growing as his
his hair starts growing, like
penis start growing too, like as it growing.
And then he just calms down to being regular evil Ryu, not eviler Ryu.
The Justin Timberlake evil Ryu. He has the hair. He looks like popcorn. The short evil Ryu hair. Street Fighter 4 evil Ryu.
That doesn't look like popcorn.
The hair?
It's just little spikes.
I'm gonna show you. That shit look like little popcorn thing, like. Pew, pew, pew. It does, bro. Yeah, and it's very orangey, yellowy.
No, it's just little spikes. I saw recently, like a picture recently of evil Ryu. You can't.
Wait, playing Street Fighter 4 in the mobile game?
No.
Okay. Thor looks good, but Thor has something on his arm.
Thor looks better than he looked originally.
100%.
I'm like, they changed something. They must have changed something, because before he just looked like some generic ass fucking, like if like he could be put in as one of those generic like NPCs that we gotta fight.
In Skyrim. You know the Nord guy, the North, whatever. Yeah.
Hey, look, it's a Nord.
And I remember you said that he needed still an adjustment because he still looks weird. Not Captain America only, that he's still weird. And he looks different. He looked better.
Like honestly, his face, I don't know if it is different, but with everything else changed on him, like the face doesn't look as weird in Warrior Thor or whatever.
Yeah, it looks better. Maybe it's the non-helmet thing, maybe it's not a shirt thing.
But but the thing, it's not even the helmet, it's his face in the regular skin that's just like soulless. If he stops eating, right? If he stops eating and becomes old, he's gonna look like an old witch.
Yes.
Like he has like an old witch lady face, but he's Thor.
So he's muscular.
That's why it's filled out better.
It's a Studio Ghibli. It's a Studio Ghibli old ladies. Yes. You know how they look like that?
Yes, Studio Ghibli old lady. If he were to do all that.
Something that really got me like, I don't know, maybe not the right time. In his hand, he has like a wrap a red wrap around his hand, his arm, like his bicep.
Okay.
And it looked like a Nazi type of thing.
Well, maybe it has some significance.
I know. It's just the first thing that, given all this shit is happening,
maybe it's to represent the Red Ribbon Army.
Whatever it is, which is worse because Red Ribbon Army.
But who cares? I don't know.
I'm just saying, it just look weird.
It's like something really like they do that a lot in designs where they just put a random thing on somebody's arm to make it different than the other.
Like when Nelly the rapper had a band-aid on his face.
It's literally just like that. Thor is Nelly in this case. Thor was watching old Nelly videos and going, "That is cool.
He rapped the thing.
What can I do, son of Odin?" And then he just decided to do, well, I can't get hurt.
Oh my god. Rio look good. I already talked about Rio. Thor. Hulk looks good, but he looks compressed.
He looks cartoony.
He looks like those Marvel action heroes. Remember the thing? I keep forgetting the stupid names, but they're toys. And Captain America looks like that, like soulless but like blocky. Mm-hmm. I need to remember the fucking names. He
looks like that. He's in that art style. Mm-hmm. I know what you're talking about. Yeah. But I don't care enough to remember either.
He looks like, I was like, oh, okay. He don't look menacing. He
looks like he's going to a Halloween party. Thor's Gladiator.
Party sitting, fucking Hulk. Yeah, and that's something I don't think they grasp really well. Hulk doesn't look menacing in anything. He don't look menacing.
He looks alright in this regular one. To me, he looks alright.
Alright is not okay for Hulk. Hulk needs to be menacing. He's a rampage, radioactive monster.
He has
that
menacing
monster
moves.
Hunter's gonna kill him. But
he has menacing moves.
No, I get it. But the moves, I get it. But he doesn't look menacing. He don't look like, oh shit. Okay, maybe make him bold and have those like World War Hulk with the thing and the thing he had, the necklace thing he had and all that shit.
But why make him?
Because the movie, Ragnarok.
Yeah, but why make him like that when we could get charged for it later?
Oh, I forgot because after the movie for October.
Yeah, we'll get charged for that kind of stuff later.
If you could pick a Hulk skin, what would it be?
The Maestro.
Bruce Banner. If I hit you like the hitbox just like him.
Well, honestly, a Grey Hulk an actual Grey Hulk would be cool.
But they have that in Marvel Heroes.
No, an actual one.
One that like him that is Grey Hulk. Okay,
actually
different.
Looks like that.
Yeah.
Or maybe the Grey Hulk that was Joe Fixit that he has this like gangster mafia suit shit.
I thought they did that. They didn't do that?
No.
Okay, I swear to God they did that. No, they didn't.
Just great.
Yeah,
That's it.
Yeah.
And same thing with when he was Red Hulk. Like if he was Red Hulk, it'd be cooler if he had more fire kind of stuff to all of his moves. Like fire.
No. Capcom like, So that's the artwork.
So
You're gonna make Red Hulk? Sure, make Red Hulk.
Like imagine
but
like,
he needs like fire.
All his punches having like little embers coming off every time you hit.
But it doesn't have
and even like before it didn't have the haircut.
No.
It didn't have the general's haircut. Forgot his name. I can't remember. General's always spoilers if anybody doesn't know who the fuck the Red Hulk is at this point, but he has the military haircut too, like
the flat top type
kind of thing. They didn't even add that. Like if they add skins like that would be really cool.
You mean skins with special effects that are gonna cost us $8.99? Like legendary skins.
Like the old school ones, like how there was a fucking Red Venom or something like.
And he had multiple effects. He had multiple Venoms with him in Illusion. Yeah. But actually
But I would say if they add more things like that, it should be lore based, not just fucking put a orange ass Venom there. Why orange? I don't know. Remember
Tangerine.
Maybe he's
Laffy Taffy.
I fucking love Tang, bro.
I do. I like Tang. I love Tang. I think
I hope Felix is watching so he could like write a 2-page.
Oh, how inaccurate we are! Completely inaccurate.
A 2-page like a comment on YouTube or something on how Orange Venom makes sense.
And he's literally powered by Laffy Taffy, like correct. Like the Venom fell in a Willy Wonka factory and it fucking turned into.
By the way, guys, if we ever reference our friend Felix, he's kind of like a comic book encyclopedia to have handy as a friend.
Absolutely, he's the one that will Here's the yellow pages, just in case for reference. I would think if I pick a Hulk, I don't know, you don't ask me, but I don't give a fuck. So if you would have asked me what
On
Hulk...
to the next topic, guys.
What Hulk I would like the Hulk that had the really nice hair, that was the smart one already, that Bruce Banner already mined, but with the Hulk body. That's when he was part of the new Fantastic Four, which it was Doctor Strange, Ghost Rider, which is already there, Hulk.
I used to know the reason for all that shit going down. That was years ago.
Mm-hmm.
I know which one
but he was already smart. He uses the
Yeah.
glasses actually and everything. Which he don't need it. He was more aesthetics. I would have liked that Hulk. Which is in Marvel superheroes, he had that hair before. He had the really nice hair, you know, whatever. So you figure he's like that, but he was still brute. So I guess they just made him more dummier and dummier, more MvC universe. They made him more like that. Like in Ultimate, he's more like Hulk, whatever, shit on your pants.
Well, the only thing I didn't like about that Hulk just felt like a lot like the previous Hulk, like the MvC2 and you know wherever previous game he was in. It's just his fucking teeth were just so long.
I'm gonna disagree with you because
you're right.
Because when he was big before, he was more adult. He would be like, "Who's next?" Yeah. And he would say stuff smart, and you know, he wouldn't be like,
"Mommy,
you know, he would.
I pooped my pants." That was more like the Hulk from Marvel 3. Like I could, like if he said that randomly, like, yeah, he has that voice.
Yes,
but like look wise, his teeth were just way
crazy.
too long.
Horse, they look like a horse.
No, they just look
like he fuck a
like
horse.
Just look strange. Like they just look bizarrely long, regular ass teeth. Like if it's a fucking curtain, like his teeth were curtains. Like it's just, I don't know how to explain. He just had fucking foot long teeth in his mouth, and nobody noticed but me. It bothered me so much.
I'm gonna take a look at that. Hopefully we can see
if I put a picture of it, I'm just gonna be zooming into
those
fucking teeth.
I want to see that. Who else we got? We got a skin for Mega Man.
Yeah,
Marvel Hunter. He look ninja. X. I like him. Him and Strider would be cool, being ninja scarf stuff. You know.
So Mega Man can have a scarf, but Thor can't have a bandana.
The scarf goes on your neck.
So bandana goes on your bicep.
Thing, but he has it in the thing where
it's so girls could notice it on his bicep.
Oh my god. It's Nelly. We confirmed already it's Nelly.
See, like, you know how you see it works too, because you asked about it.
Ask who?
About the fucking bandana. So if you were actually talking to Thor, he would go, well.
Now that you ask.
And then
he takes
pull up his arm. I'll show you what this means in thine bedroom.
Oh my god. I think X was cool.
Yeah, X looks cool. He looks alright.
And that was it. The gameplay, you know what? I'm
surprised that I know that it was supposed to be the pre-order thing, but I'm surprised they at least didn't go, hey, and if you pre-order the Ultimate edition, like the $90 one, there's Carol Danvers too.
Oh, they keep that obscure.
I don't know why.
I never knew until you showed me that. I didn't know. I was
don't tell them they get extra stuff for paying more. Don't tell them.
I even brought it up to you. I was like, yo, what? And you were like, yeah, this one. I was like, wow, I never seen it. I think that one looks really cool.
It looks cool.
She needs to have a Guile skin.
I'm down with the aviator glasses.
She needs to have a Guile skin.
No. No. She does not.
She needs to have a Guile skin.
Sonic Boom!
Mm-hmm.
Sonic!
Oh my god.
Her movement sucks. I don't know if does she have an extra form?
No.
Does she, like, is that only a super when she turns Super Saiyan? Or?
Yeah. She flies, though, and she can cancel fly, so you can do all that you want. You can blink.
Okay, it still looks sluggish.
Looks sluggish?
And, like, the recovery on all her moves look kind of shit.
Looks, but it might not be.
Still looks. I'm just saying it looks.
So you say
like even when I saw it from
telegraphic, you mean?
No, just like almost like how Colin from Street Fighter 5, like all her animations look good, but there's like a lagginess to them. There's like I don't know. Those little stubby arms took a while, but it's animated well. But maybe it's taking a while because it's animated well, or it's just shitty recovery. And hers look like shitty recovery. It just looks like shitty recovery, like all her moves.
Sir, we're gonna find out in a week and a half.
We might not.
Oh no!
You know what I'm thinking? I think we're cursed. Because a lot of the time we bring up shit that we're gonna do.
And we're gonna have a persona.
On this podcast itself, it doesn't fucking happen. The first fucking episode, here's an example.
Oh my god, I forgot!
The first fucking episode, what do we say? Hey guys, this is only our temporary mic. We got a new one coming in. What episode are we on?
Coming in though. It's
here. Now we just need
a piece.
Unfortunately, we need another piece for it. So, but it's
we got it. And we said Injustice
it's still like a jinx. Injustice versus Tekken. We never did that. So
my notes are still there.
For what? You don't play the game. You don't even know if the game plays the same anymore.
Actually, the game has evolved.
Yeah,
I will have to do a complete overhaul.
Yeah, I saw how it evolved over the weekend with 5 dead shots in top 8.
And Shazam, I'm not Shazam. Black Adam.
Yeah, fuck Black Adam. Fuck it went all full circle right back to having a bunch of that motherfucker in top 8.
Oh man. But yeah, the skins. The skin trailer.
I think it was a decent.
It looked good though. It looked good.
It was just like. It's just like. Because of how many questionable marketing things that they've done, this was actually a pretty decent one. Because it's like it was in a timely fashion, to where people are like, like maybe they need a reminder on what they get if they pre-order it before it actually comes out.
I couldn't find a flaw, so normally I find a flaw. I was like, okay.
Well, there's one, the fucking weird evil Ryu shit. How could they let that slide?
No, but the trailer itself wasn't a flaw.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I was like. But yeah, no, if I'm gonna go very...
The one thing I'm still wondering, though, is when the fuck are we gonna get some Sigma footage?
I don't think they have made that character. I'm dead ass. Like, nothing has... Not even a hint of him doing anything you have seen.
Yeah,
Not even in the trailers.
Just his model. Literally just his model.
I'm telling you, that character is not complete because you don't see anything in the trailers, in any type of trailer, not even a hint. Even before we even knew that Strider Master was gonna be whatever, a player or whatever, you saw a little bit of him. Slight a hint.
It would be so cool if Tim Allen actually voices him. So like the Buzz Lightyear jokes go full circle.
Oh my god. And then he has the bingo, like the fucking laser thing that he has.
I wonder if he's gonna have like Taskmaster or Hayato type of functions, because they showed him with his sword. He has a sword. He's gonna have sword.
My sword is super.
Not Wolverine claw one. Super. So he's just gonna be walking around.
You know what I really think it is? You said Wolverine claw, so it triggered me. The Wolverine bone claws.
Bone claw Sigma. That's what we need.
Ultron Sigma.
You think about it. No, I'm interrupting you. No, think about that. Think about that robot being Bone Claw Sigma.
I don't want to because I won't be able to finish this sentence. I was already triggered when you say Bone Claw Wolverine.
All right, I'm sorry. Go.
And
you said Bone Claw Wolverine. I didn't say it.
Because you triggered me already to it. In the demo that you get to fight Ultron Sigma, which is the only place we see him.
Mm-hmm.
He has a lightsaber, so he's supposed to have a mix of both.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm assuming those type of moves are his moves.
Yes.
Sigma moves. So that's what we can expect.
Whatever moves that Ultron Sigma fused has that aren't on Ultron,
we're going to assume...
We can assume are going to be more or less what Sigma gets. I get it. Yeah, that's
like an enhanced version of what it is,
yeah,
but
that
still.
makes sense.
So we seen him, bro. We data mine him.
I hope somebody plays like Taskmaster. That was my.
It would be cool if he has a lightsaber because then you could do lightsaber boys.
Yeah, but I want him to have Taskmaster functions.
The counters?
Just like Sigma.
Sigma
swing.
The Sigma barrage.
I can see through that. Sigma.
Oh my. Aim of Sigma.
Aim of Sigma.
Oh man, shout out to Blaze. So, yeah, we never seen him. That's why nobody has questioned that.
What is he? What is Taskmaster say when he does his charge?
I'm cheap as fuck. Yeah, sure.
I don't remember.
Power charge. I don't know. Guess it, yeah.
I don't know. Which one isn't it just like Cap?
Just like Cap.
Okay, yeah, just like Cap. just like Sigma. What's the counter then?
Too slow.
No.
No.
I can see through that.
Yeah.
It was when he actually hits it.
Yeah.
But when he does it, I don't know what he says. Anyway, who cares? It's Taskmaster.
He needs to have that pelvic motion he has when he shoots the arrows.
It's probably gonna be really slim chance that he's gonna be in it if Deadpool's not in it. You know what I mean?
Taskmaster, definitely. Deadpool's gonna be there with stupid Ryan Reynolds comments. And being like,
what do you mean,
that's
Ryan
like
Reynolds?
the movie.
Oh yeah, instead of like just weird or Deadpool stuff, it's gonna have movie stuff. Yep. But that movie was good, so I don't know why you're being all. You just hate Ryan Reynolds because he got fucked in the ass in the movie.
No, because he hates video games.
He got strapped, son. Oh, he hates video games.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, people got their own thing.
Well, those people are wrong. And that's what I said.
Wait, what if Ryan Reynolds he doesn't like video games, but he likes our podcast?
He probably would, because we're not playing video games.
Oh shit! I like it because it's like it's like I'm playing them, but I'm not. So I listen to those two guys.
That would be cool. And jumping more into Marvel, I guess that's it for the trailer.
Yeah, that's it for the trailer. I mean, we trailed off tons of times off that shit.
Trailed off. I see that. What you did there.
Round 5.
We had a tournament of Marvel. We didn't, but they did. The first Marvel tournament? No, that's not what's happening now.
Yeah,
we're doing a beginner guy. Are we drunk?
I'm not drunk, nigga. You decided to bring it up. Nice segue.
Thanks, bro. That's what happens when you have management going, hey.
So recently, also off of Marvel, is having a trailer out for itself. Tyrant, who's more known for being a commentator for the UK out in Europe.
Hello, pal.
I think he was a Bison main last I saw him play Street Fighter. So it's whatever now. But he's had a lot of access to the game itself before it gets released. He said since he's a commentator and since he goes out to a lot of events, instead of actually entering Street Fighter, he mentioned that he only plays Marvel now at those places. So that's where he's leveling up at and getting all that footage. So he just
spends that time in just Marvel.
Yeah, instead of whenever he's not commentating, having to worry about what pool he's in or focusing on Street Fighter, he's just been playing whatever build they have of the game.
That's good.
At the events. So yeah.
So probably botting everybody, so winner stays, so he's probably playing all the time.
Yes, so he actually recently brought out a beginner guide on his YouTube. Which is actually pretty good. It really is a beginner's guide.
I watched it.
Because it can be pretty overwhelming for people who just haven't had experience in fighting games for years and years, and it's certain things are just not easy to grasp when you don't have experience going, this is like Tatsunoko versus Capcom, like I played years back. This is like, well, what other game?
MvCi.
Yeah, this is they don't have experience to reference what data you're given to correlate to what other things they're used to playing in fighting games. So he pretty much bare bones did he basically did a gameplay overview, what the game pretty much plays like.
Okay.
How to play the game more or less. Even though how to play the game could change with how this game is.
But at least how to entry level.
But entry level kind of stuff, you're right. And then he just ends it with details about what he's gonna be talking about in his next YouTube, more about strategies in the game, about the Infinity Stones and stuff like that. And it's only 5 minutes long, which is good because it's easy to digest for somebody that's really casual. It doesn't and he actually feels that this game is probably a little more accessible than Marvel 3. So we'll see how it goes. Also, sorry to cut you off, but before I go into it, Event Hubs also had posted up a quick little it's all this. If you don't like watching a beginner's guide, you can read it in Event Hubs. Yeah, it's basically it shows you the core mechanics of the game, the universal stuff, what's how, and it shows you with the buttons how to tag, how to do a normal throw, how to do super moves usually, how to activate your stones, how to do a launcher. I didn't know how to do a launcher till I looked at it. is down hard punch to
like
launch.
the old games,
like
yeah.
you know how the old game had S.
You see, like me, like right now, I say like the old games, Marvel 2. But if you don't know that,
if you don't,
you
like,
press what's 4, what's S to launch. Yeah.
Why would you launch? What is a launcher? Like before, like, and if I'm reading it since I played the game before, it's easy for me to go, oh, okay, that's how you do the launch.
Makes sense.
So like now we know we're getting close because we're getting stuff like that for the game.
And funny enough, the community is doing it, not Capcom.
The communities usually do it.
No.
Capcom did it a long time ago, though. But in a different way.
Yeah, with the guides.
No, not even that. They've had videos. It's popped up. Like, I remember the videos. Like, I think Amofine did one or whatever. But this was...
What happened to him?
I don't know. He probably had to lay low like a criminal after those
videos over there. But what videos are saying? Amofine did videos of Street Fighter, I remember.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like around the E3 time, they did have breakdowns of the game and shit like that and how to play, and they were doing that over and over with several different like people interviewing them and stuff like that, and all that has been uploaded to YouTube. But
it's live, so it's different. Yeah.
But he did have a regular one too, like
standalone.
kind of like how Tyrant has.
Oh, okay. Because I remember he used to do that for Street Fighter.
Mm-hmm.
I just didn't know
until he got yanked.
I know.
Come to Marvel, son.
And now he got yanked somewhere else because nowhere to be seen. Completely disappeared from the scenery. And so going back to the trailer before I derail. So I like the trailer. I think exactly like you said, it was good enough for me to be like, oh, am I interested or am I not interested? Because this is what I'm going to be looking for and more.
The breakdown video.
Yeah, the breakdown. The one that you just said right now from Tyrant.
Beginner guide.
Yeah, the beginner guide. Yeah, and it was enough to be like, okay, am I interested or not interested? And in the fact that he mentioned what he wants to do on the next video is great because not only tells you what to look for, and now I can decide, oh, I want to know more about it. Be like, you know what? If this is the next thing that's coming up, then I'm not interested at all.
Yeah, and if you're also like somebody looking at it and you don't have any experience, you might be going, oh, this is it? Oh, okay, well, this is basically the game. And then he goes, no, there's more. And you're like, oh, there's more.
So let's
all right,
find
maybe I'll find that out.
Mm-hmm. I think he's doing really good. I think this game is doing really good for Tyrant too, for Young Tyrant. I just feel this is where I went into the real, right? So everybody's the community doing this, but they have a community management for the game, and
that's the website, right?
Yeah.
I forgot the website's name, but it says community on it. Capcom community, whatever.
And it's nothing else than what you see in any other trailer. There's no live connection with the audience. If you want to get people hype about it, then when you release that skin trailer for the pre-order thing, open a thing and hey, tweet or something, guys. Not just put a picture and be like, the community talking about it. What you guys think? Even you gotta be open for that toxic to come in, but also to leave the room for the good things to come in too. You cannot be scared to not hear the toxic because then you also closing the doors for the possibility of good things. And people love to have a community leader that is hearing and listening to the feedback of that, right? And so close to this game launching, and they're being so Capcom, right? They're being so to themselves. Combo Fiend, where the hell Combo Fiend came when he's showing E3? Why should it matter to me as a person that I don't know about this game? That gentleman went there and did this exhibition. If I don't never heard about him anymore after that. Oh, no, I'm waiting for him to do another video. Then I know it's good.
I do think it's true, definitely. Like, if there's a game that's going to have, like, continual updates and support from a company, they do need a face. Yes. Like how Overwatch has Jeff, Jeff Kaplan. They have a face. There's definitely, like, somebody to direct everybody's everybody's everything to
feeling, like everything,
whether it's good or bad. You direct it to Jeff. You make jokes like how Aris from Avoiding the Puddle makes jokes every time something weird happens in Tekken, and he's like, somebody email Harada, blah blah blah. Like there's he's saying that because there's a connection there. There's a face to connect who's listening to us.
Yeah, and before they used to have it in those Street Fighter videos. When they would try to release a new character, they would give you a breakdown. They would have the Capcom talk. They would do a that's what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, they did those videos live on events, but it's not controllable. It's time constricted. It's cringy. is very weird. When they used to do the pro talk with Mike Ross and Combo Fiend and a spectator, they will give you a breakdown of the character first, whatever they can do, and then they'll play the game. Or sometimes they don't even do that. Sometimes it's him talking, this character is good to do this, and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And that was good. It's still a tool for you to research or look forward, or just seeing that the people that are developing the game are excited to show you and share this with you.
Yeah.
Combo Fiend looked like that when he was doing these live presentations. But the fact that he disappeared from it, there's no face. So who am I gonna talk to this that represents Capcom? Who? Is it Matthew, the guy that told a random person? Not random, because obviously very famous person on YouTube, Lightero. But technically he's still random to Capcom. He's nothing to Capcom. So technically you cannot associate him to Capcom. You cannot link them together. And just him asking, hey, you want to stream for us? Why you don't have a streaming set up like you do for your Capcom and Street Fighter?
Yeah.
This is your game coming up.
Oh, yeah, what if he said no? Like,
Yeah.
what would that first tournament be if he said no? Like,
camera feeds from phones online, and this is what representing your game. Oh, maybe okay, I get it. Maybe they didn't have equipments to bring it, but doesn't mean that after that you guys couldn't do a breakdown in your tour and your whatever office how you used to do.
You know what's funny? Like, I'm surprised they haven't like come to any of the tournament organizers that are hosting tournaments. Let's say just in these couple weeks, right? Just in these couple weeks, there's definitely like. Usually every week there's one or two like Capcom Pro Tour events. They could start just hosting like, small capped like 64-man, 128-man tournaments for that game, and maybe they get maybe for winning they'll get like a free copy.
Not even free copy. You know what they can do? They don't even have to spend that money on that. They can get goodies, swag from Capcom.
Yeah.
Whatever shirts and hats they have thrown up in a closet.
Yeah, old shit.
Yeah,
old
dude,
shit
people
Here's,
love it. They're like bums. They're gonna love
like,
it.
hey, I know people are like bums. Look at us.
Yes. But people will fucking devour the swag. People will,
absolutely.
and it doesn't matter. It still shows.
And people that are interested in the game will still play the game. And you know what's funny too? Like, because we're gonna talk about the first Marvel tournament anyway. Right after we talk about this, is like twice. You could tell like these guys are, like for the first time in like Lithero's like stream or whatever that were playing it for the more or less that day or the first time playing that game. And when they come to talk to Lithero, like they're genuinely like, you know what, that was fun. I think I'm sold. I think I'm gonna buy it.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
From that presentation, from somebody who's not official.
Yes.
So think about it with official. Now, okay, the budget, whatever, but it would have been a better presentation. You get 2 guest characters. They can still be there. Those people can still be there.
Yeah.
But Capcom logo all over that crap,
Yeah.
Capcom showing, boom, every commercial as a preview of, that annoying Capcom thing. Buy this, blah, blah, blah. But it's still, wow, okay, Capcom did that. That's great. Capcom feels more grounded level to us. Instead of that pinnacle that is a piece of shit that I don't know where they're standing,
Like how they have to say that they're not an evil corporation like people say. Like, like why need to say that? And if you do see that people are saying that, then how do you fucking hire somebody that's good at
marketing?
Marketing.
Like,
your
Killian.
brand,
Remember
not even
Killian?
like the games, like your own brand. Yeah,
remember Killian? He was everywhere.
But Killian's a guy. Like he's a face. Like
he was the face.
Yeah, he was the face.
He's still the face of Capcom, dude.
I'm sure in the beginning, I just assumed he owned that shit. You know what I mean? Like,
dude, I'm telling you, like right now, still to this day, not associated to Capcom, people still represent him, and he's an icon to Capcom.
And he's still doing commentary for them every now and then, like in Evo.
And it's crazy. And even events that are not Capcom associated, they still ask him, hey, da-da-da. And look at how a face does. It can create a history. But if you were behind doors, just shooting shit.
They need another guy with that kind of charisma.
Combo Fiend. I thought it was Combo Fiend was great.
I remember when Vanessa and I passed by him on...
Combo Fiend?
Seth Killian in Comic-Con years back. Like, we passed by him and I explained to her who he is, and she's like, he's adorable. He has like an adorable nerdiness to him, and it's just one of those things. Just like that's just something you can't give people. It's just it's like exuding out of him. It's just like people just genuinely
want to talk
see him in a positive way.
Yeah, Like, and once again, Combo Fiend. I don't think Combo Fiend had two things for Combo Fiend, right? The fact that he was and still maybe, he was a pro player. So, and now working in a corporation that does games and all that stuff. Two things can show. Anything he say, you're gonna be more reluctant to, not reluctant, more, what do you say when you're more optional to believe it? Whatever they told you.
I guess apprehensive to believe.
Okay,
or
correct.
Something
So,
like that.
because from the background that he comes from the struggle. He comes from literally where everybody is in this community, and he shows that the dreams can be true, right?
Yeah.
So anything he tells you, you're gonna be more up. I believe him. He's Combo Fiend, of course.
Yeah.
He's not gonna do us wrong.
Yeah. Why would he?
Correct. And then the second part is you're gonna know that his excitement is gonna be 100% legit because he's a player. He's not a corporation guy that just had to sit there and tell you about this game because he needs a paycheck.
All right, bro. So what if you see him next time at a Comic-Con, right? And he has like a red scarf on his elbow.
Then ask him, hey Thor, have one of those. Are you gonna take me to Asgard?
I don't trust you now, Nazi.
Nazi. Oh man. So about that Marvel, sorry we derailed a little bit. So that
How
Marvel
did we
tournament.
We were talking
Because I
about,
feel myself going into a really grinds my gear type of thing.
but we don't have anything really set up, so it didn't even matter.
It's cool.
So anyway, like we mentioned before, so first Marvel tournament happened, which is technically not an official tournament because it's like
Exhibition.
it's like it's a tournament, but it's pre-release, so nobody really had a lot of access to it, especially down over there in Ireland. This was hosted at Celtic Throwdown 2017.
Celtic.
This tournament, like that same day. Lithero, who's been a YouTuber for like 8 years or whatever, like he usually does videos for like Mario Kart. He used to do stuff for Marvel and just games in general. And like he has like good animations, like animation stuff,
Edits and stuff like that.
Yeah, for his YouTube. So he got asked by, what was his name?
He got asked by Matthew Edward. He's a Capcom representative, yes,
from the UK, if he wanted to host a tournament for Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. So
he asked him if he was interested in
yeah,
streaming. Hey, you interested? Yeah. Hey.
Yeah, so he said yes. And he was excited about it. He was definitely like, trying not to fuck up on Capcom's behalf because you saw how nervous he was.
He was
trying to set up everything.
He was very nervous.
But yeah, it weren't that too many. I couldn't find the challenge because they mentioned on the stream that it wasn't through Smash GG, it was through a challenge, so I couldn't find the brackets to see how the placements were and how many people entered. And when I had asked him on Twitter, he didn't respond, of course. So I couldn't find out. I couldn't find out like how many people were actually in it. But
do you ask as double KO? Was your personal
I should have asked as a sexy girl. I need to be a sexy girl.
And a picture of a cleavage. Just a cleavage.
I need to be
cleavage
out sexy girl. Something like generic, like
then
Gamer Girl
Bunny
69.
XX360.
And then he would have responded, right? Like I'll get more likely a response to that.
Oh my god.
But from when I was paying attention to how many people were in the stream, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There were at least minimum 12 people because I didn't see everybody that got to play that was off stream. And it was a single elim, best 2 out of 3. So that's another way of not knowing how many people were in it because it was single elimination. So if I missed a match, there's definitely somebody that isn't going to return to play again because you're one and done on single elim.
Yep.
There wasn't any prize or anything. It was just for fun, I believe. I don't remember there being a prize.
Nope.
Grand finals was best 3 out of 5, but it was still one game.
One game each.
Who we mentioned before won the tournament pretty cleanly. Tyrant.
Super clean.
Because he's fighting against a bunch of people that didn't really know how to play that well.
Some people didn't even know mechanics.
Yeah, and he's just mixing them up.
Fucking
doing
going
resets, not giving a fuck, destroying them. Even he felt like Lithero at the end. He asked him like, "Yo, so how does it feel to be the first Infinite champion or whatever?" He's like, "Oh, come on, man. It's not even like."
But when he went home, he was like, "Yes."
Yeah. So top 4 was, if anybody cares, Pesky, Faisal, Dante, Dan Sim, and then Tyrant, who was
Dancing was the
And all
Chris
the-
player.
Yeah, he was Chris Jetta.
Yeah.
The only one not using Dante on his team.
Everybody. I think you had an auto pick at Dante.
No, because I was hyped because I saw Thanos and
Tino Dante?
Thanos Hulk.
Oh, okay.
And they did.
Oh, yeah.
You saw the combo
Yeah,
with the
with the punch
when he
thing.
got stuck in the middle. I was like, oh, fuck, go. That's
He
Marvel.
probably didn't even know what he did.
No, he probably didn't. He just thought he was being cool.
He was doing
Because he was doing really dumb stuff. Does Hulk have his command grab still?
Dude,
I haven't
I
seen
think
it.
that character is done. Either.
I need to see a command grab out of him. I think he still has it. He's cool. He's really like all over the place. He got gorilla jumps off the wall.
Got lava rocks.
You know what it felt like, honestly, like watching that tournament and watching how it all played out. Remember when I went to Gamer Chris's Marvel tournament?
Yes.
Like it felt like that. Like there was this one time I went to.
I didn't went there. You told me about it.
You met with me afterwards.
Yeah, correct. Afterwards, yeah.
That's why I was explaining my experience to the viewers/listeners. Anyway, so I went there and I obviously had the most experience after I saw a couple of people play. They had one setup. They had only controller, and Chris had mentioned, hey, no changing the controller scheme or whatever. So it really showed how casual it was, because if it were more hardcore people, you wouldn't be telling them that, because everybody has their own shit, right?
Change right away, immediately.
And while I was waiting for the shit to set up, you know, I saw someone I used to work with over there also, because Chris was actually someone I used to work with, and I don't remember if you know Alberto. Remember him with the glasses?
Oh,
Kinda short
Alberto with
guy,
glass. I thought you
kinda
meant
stocky. No, not that one. He was there, and he actually was like, "Yo, man, you still play this game?" I'm like, "No," because technically I didn't really. Technically, all I was doing at the moment
Mario
was, no, I was.
Smash.
Will you shut the fuck
No,
up?
you're playing Smash.
No, it wasn't even. Was it? No.
Yes.
I don't. I think it was a year before Smash. It was a year before Smash came out, because later that same year, Smash Wii U came out for the 3DS, and I played Gamer Chris on that. Because I told him, like, yo, man, I didn't even get to play you in the tournament, in the Marvel tournament. But then he said, see me in Smash, you fucked me up. But yeah, Berto was there. He asked me if I still play. All I was doing at the time was learning my team, but not really playing with anybody.
You're labbing.
Yeah, I was just labbing with Nova Taskmaster, and I just dropped in Virgil in there. So all I know was singular Virgil stuff. Like it took me to later on, till right before I quit playing, when I incorporated shit with Virgil coming in doing crazy shit for the with team synergy and shit. But I didn't have a Virgil at the time, but it was Virgil, so it didn't matter. Just fucking activate the swords, right? Just go left and right. Do the, what is that? The sword
Spin
slash
wheel,
shit, whatever, all that shit.
Rapid slash.
Rapid slash. There you go. But he got mad at me because I told him not really, and then I decided to play on the controller. So when I played on the controller, on the D-pad controller, because I play on stick. Yes. So I was playing on stick. I was playing like random select. I wasn't doing too bad, but I was getting like, I didn't look crazy. So I felt like almost like a movie thing happened when it was my turn to go up. I take out my arcade stick, go in, play the first guy, and unfortunately for the first guy and everybody else, I hit a Nova Infinite until he died. Man. Like the TAC Infinite, I hit it, and I hit it till the guy died, and I'm like, fuck, nobody's gonna want to play me. Like, why did I do this? Like, what the fuck's wrong with me? So like when I turn around, everybody's like, I'm not, like one of them actually said, I'm not playing him. I was like, I was like, come on guys, I'm sorry. Like I was just
friends.
There was one guy that was actually decent at it, and he beat me one time at Grand Finals, but it was like, it felt like that. It was like, Tyrant was definitely more seasoned in the game, actually knew stuff about it, playing people that were way more casual. That's why it was like a victory, but it didn't really, to him, I'm sure it didn't feel like, like,
at least,
I won.
I'm telling you, at least in camera, he didn't show the victory. Because when he went home, he was like, fuck you!
Oh, we were broke that day too. So when I had that prize money, we ate pizza.
Oh!
And we were hyped.
Let's go with that money.
Yeah, but it was a fun experience. It sucks that he had a different job and stuff. Chris, that took him away from that kind of stuff for a while, because he used to host like other stuff like video game quiz nights and stuff like that. Other fun stuff he had invited me to, but I didn't get to go.
That's cool.
But yeah.
I I'm gonna be honest. Though, I didn't made it because I was work, but it would have been grand final. You and me, bro.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
Unless they fix the brackets.
And they would have.
Because that's happened to us before.
Okay.
Remember we went to Match Fest?
Every other tournament.
And no, but it was one of those like. But we knew the guy that was doing the brackets, so it was just like,
you switch it, bro?
hey,
my friend.
I play him all the time. Can you like not have us play each other all the time
On the opposite
in the
side,
first round?
The first
Please,
match
before this tournament gets started.
Fucking funny, yo.
But yeah, it was good times. Man, I miss fighting games.
Me too, man. We're gonna not play them soon.
Speaking of fighting games, I know you probably weren't paying attention to it because of Street Fighter V, but Puerto Rico had their annual
everybody has to use the hey hat.
Yes.
La pava.
Yeah, La Pava.
Everybody hype when they put that shit on. They like it. They like putting that shit.
So I just I'm only bringing this up.
Sorry.
Hold on. I gotta wake up, guys. I gotta go to work.
That's my medicine for my dog.
So that'd be funny. I just leave.
Oh, okay, bye.
Just make it a part of the show, David. Tell him I went to work.
And then you open the door
I
and
don't know
close
why
it.
I've got my Rick Sanchez voice on right now, but it's supposed to be me whispering Morty.
Oh no! I'm so many characters.
So I just wanted to bring attention to something.
Okay.
Top 8 in your Puerto Rican
Island.
big tournament of the year.
It's actually a big tournament.
Yes, it's huge. That's where James Chen and Ultra David went.
Oh, that's
and everybody's
cool.
like everybody that's gone there that's not from PR says they have a lot of fun.
Nice.
That the community is really nice, really
Yeah.
inviting. They like to show people around. They like to show them what to eat and all that shit. You know, so everybody has a good time.
That's cool.
So I just want to run down top 8, right? You got number 7 is CJ Truth, a Cami player from Florida.
Okay.
Tied for 7th again was a guy named Random High Fives, who was a Zangief player. But check this out.
You better give Random.
Check this out. Random High Five, I don't know if he was Puerto Rican or not, but he just happened to be in PR on vacation.
No way. He entered the tournament?
And he entered the tournament, got top 8, but because he didn't expect to like get top 8, his flight was already like before he could do top 8, so he was already like DQ from top 8 because he had to leave. And people were actually trying to like get money, like go fund him or whatever to come back. But because the whole like, you know, hurricane warning stuff,
Yeah, of course.
like he couldn't make it back in.
That's
so
ridiculous.
yeah,
That's ridiculous, bro.
that's crazy.
That's ridiculous.
Tied 5th was Dark Jawa. He's a Chinese player that goes everywhere, but he's almost like he's like a guy who's like really good but never gets to like grand finals or anything. Like, yeah, and then LPN tied 5th. He's mainly been playing Bison now. Smug 4th with Balrog.
Moving to Puerto Rico, nice.
Huh?
You went to Puerto Rico.
Yes. No Puerto Ricans I mentioned so far. I don't know if Random High Fives is Puerto Rican though.
Yeah, I know the first one's gonna be.
But here's what I want. Here's what I need you to listen to.
First.
Top 3. DR Ray.
Oh no, and he's really good.
Okay. Number 2 in top 3. Menard. Number 1, Kaba. So
I was gonna say from Puerto Rico.
So top 3 was all Dominican Republic.
Well, they're a neighbor island, bro.
I'm
So
just
it
saying,
count-
bro,
it counts.
but you
It
guys
counts.
always have a rivalry.
Not me, them do. They're in my neighbor island, so I welcome them all.
All right, so neighbor Puerto Ricans won.
Yes.
Free.
And the number 1 was Pierre Rock, right?
I just told you who neighbor.
Right? Pierre Rock. You said it wrong. That's why.
Caba, Gaio.
That's a weird way to say
Dominican
PR
Republic.
Rock.
I don't even know if PR Bar made it there anymore. I don't know if PR Bar knows he's Puerto Rican anymore. He's a Cali.
Chill, son.
It's still America. It's still America.
Top 8. What was the price?
I don't fucking know. I just heard the top 3 was Dominicans. I just want to bring that up to you.
Is it Paro Capcom Cup?
Yeah, big one. Big premiere.
That's cool.
Points.
That's cool.
A lot of points.
Easy points. So yeah. Speaking of cow, whatever, we heard Next Level last stream, Jipes mentioned that this was his last stream. Oh gosh. I fell.
Hold on, guys.
I fell.
We fell down. We fell down and we're back.
Yo, the line went. See, it sound like a Blair Witch Project.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, guys.
It's gonna sound like you and I just start fighting for the
So
microphone.
Jack's like fucking roosters. Jax mentioned his last stream for Next Level was this last stream that happened on Wednesday, and he's going to different journey. He's gonna go to Cali to train, to be in the house. He said it, to train in the house of Marvel, like we call it, but it's every other game. He said he's taking this game very serious, so I think this is legitimate, as serious as he can get, leaving hometown to polish himself to the best of his abilities to perform.
But the thing is, like, he could say that, but there's more reasons to that. It can't just be because he's trying to polish up on Marvel when a lot of the talent for Marvel comes from the East Coast usually. It's just like there's just more. I think it's more. There's more opportunity there for like sponsorships.
Oh, I get that,
tournaments.
but the main game that he's going for, that he's not going for Street Fighter.
No, yeah, I get that, but it's still going there.
Yeah, to develop himself. It's a journey. That's why he has a journey. But it's still big because he's a person that is very loyal to his hometown. He's very loyal to New York, and he felt like he was a little bit hurt saying the news, but it's something that he's determined, though. He was very determined. Like, it was like a fond farewell, like a bittersweet type of thing, but he has to do his thing. And he did mention he will come back, so it's not the last time you're going to see him, but it intrigues me because he was very interesting player to see and very hungry player to see. And at some point, because of life, you saw him lose some of that spark. And seeing him regain at least that enthusiasm, it got me hype. I was like, yo, that's fucking crazy, let's go. And that's exciting for me. I want to see what's going to come out of that.
I think Bump said the same thing where he was like saying a lot of, hey, I'm going to be taking this game really seriously.
But he said that about every other game.
He said that about Smash.
About everything else. He plays good, don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
He just never takes it that extra level.
Yeah. He says, I think he had mentioned on a stream I saw recently that he knew for a long time now, like for months, Yipes and him talked, like he knew for months that Yipes was going to leave about, going to Cali and all that stuff. So he knew, and that he had talks to him. He had talks with him about like Bum possibly being like a commentator for Next Level.
That would be awesome.
That'd be good to get Bum out of his house.
100%. And he's so well known, dude. He's gonna bring more people
well
there.
known,
Technically, where he goes, everybody goes. So.
The only thing I would say is maybe he's like, you know how Yipes usually has that other guy Lee Chung, like he always has like that other guy with him.
Yeah, so he was there in the Next Level, yeah. Mm-hmm.
I just feel like if Bum and that guy were to commentate together, they'd be too similar.
Yeah.
Like they sound almost the same. Yeah. They have the same kind of lingo, but
it's something they can figure out. I'm pretty sure. I think it would be cool. I would like. No,
I think it'd be awesome.
I would
like to see him
Yeah,
because he's gonna be hosting his own stuff. Of course, he's definitely serious about Marvel. He's gonna be doing his own thing, but still, like to have him travel out to Brooklyn.
The amount of views that goes into that Next Level is astronomical compared to not to his channel. It's not bad, but it's still gonna give him a good spotlight. I think it'll be great. Definitely, it's only once a week, so you're good to go.
Once a week's still a big commitment, though. I mean, if he's only there to talk and join in the tournament, that'd be.
But he's late though. It's all the way to 12, almost 1.
Yeah, but
and the travel.
Yeah, I remember like when we had, like, I guess harder jobs to get out of. That was always like something in the back of our minds, like especially me, because mine was the early one.
Yep. Oh God,
excuse me. Mine was like like I could go over there play Marvel like right after work, but I have to be like at.
Yeah, but then you're gonna kill yourself the next day. Yeah. But let's see. I really would like to see that. Now that you mention, I think that's pretty cool.
Diago went to Celtic Throwdown.
He did?
And he lost his luggage. He lost his stick. He lost his books that he was going to sell off to sign.
Somebody stole
and he got bodied by a Balrog player named Jub or something, or Jug.
He probably wasn't in his mind, dude.
No, yeah, that's why it's just like, what a shitty weekend for him. You know what I mean? Like,
he's not. He's having a double KO weekend. That's crazy. That sucks, dude. That sucks.
Yo,
he just needs to take it easy, man, and relax. Enjoy his money, and relax. That's it. Stream. He should stream more. He gets so many viewers, dude.
I just think he's so much of a celebrity. He has a schedule. Like somebody's doing a schedule for him.
He's probably drunk all the time. He don't even know he's there.
He's not drunk anymore.
Oh, okay.
He stopped drinking and he won like 3 tournaments in a row, 4 tournaments in a row.
When he was sober.
I mean, hopefully he doesn't bring him back. How shitty of a weekend that was, you know what I mean? Like after all that shit, hopefully he doesn't go, I need a drink for 40.
40 drinks, not a 40. Oh man. So we got more news coming up though.
No, we don't got news.
Yeah, we do.
We don't got news.
I do.
No, we don't, because then it's not gonna happen.
Oh, okay, we don't have news coming up.
Have any news.
Stay tuned.
No, don't even stay tuned. If we tell them to stay tuned, they're not gonna watch us. That's how it works.
I gotta tell them we're on social media though.
When's the last time our social media got updated? Why you gotta tell them about the social media? That's why I mentioned the YouTube in the beginning, and the iTunes podcast in the beginning, because that's the active stuff right now. If you mention our Twitter, that's been since July. It's September now that I've seen a post. I don't even know.
Being a League of Legends player.
I don't even know if our Facebook exists, and
we do.
And Instagram. I guess Instagram. We got Instagram, guys.
We do have Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter at Double KO Radio. All the same thing. Feel free to always like, subscribe, and also tell us about what you think about the random select. I know it was random, but that was the point. So let us know. Let us know a random comment. Doesn't have to be related to this, or if you think how you like the show, anything like that. Until then, guys.
And then, since David mentioned it, he's gonna start, actively posting stuff on our social media from now on. About gaming news and fighting game news.
News.
Right, guys? I mean, confirm with the audience, David. Confirm with the audience.
We will see, guys. We can't confirm in double KO.
I wanted you to confirm and fail.
Take care, guys.
Later, guys. Have a good night.
Bye.
Marvel
Wins.
it's coming.
Double KO.